That is recording. I don't know if it's using my built-in microphone. No clue. No clue. So over here, I'm just gonna hit records. And I think that's it. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. And then, hello. I'm Carson. And this is DayCare. Or something of that sort. I actually don't even have anything scripted. Can you see that giant mirror behind me? Oh, wave at you in the mirror. Uh, this is day 8. Day number 8 back in a different city, different state, doing different things. And so I'm just sitting here chatting. I'm gonna look around for things. I think I can't have this. Hang on. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Will you turn the volume down a lot? I think she's listening. Hang on. What is going on here? What am I hearing? What are you? Can you hear that? I can't hear it. What about this? Hello? Hey? Ah! Ah! I don't think so. Oh, what in the world is going on? Can I not? Will you let me move that? Pretty please? Uh-huh. No. No, not that. Not that at all. Huh? Georgia, come here, baby. Come here. This is Georgia. Hi. Come here. Up here, baby. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come up here. Give me your other paw. Oh, you're dead weight. You're just dead weight. Hi. She's not coming. There she is. You're so groany. I wish I could catch those groans. Okay, back to this. Can I make that? Oh, did I stop touching you? Here, let me see. No. Ah. There she is right there. You're eyeballing. And you can see my terrible mic stand. I'm going to pretend that's not real. And we're going to put this kind of, yeah, no. Okay, maybe you heard that. What was I doing? What was I doing, baby? What was I doing? What was I doing? Was I trying to minimize this? What is that? Okay, you can probably see me in my glasses. There's freaking Coke bottles. Hello. How bad do I look without glasses? Those are real bad. Okay, maybe we'll do it without glasses. I have no idea what this looks like because I can't see. I have to record all of it and then come back to it and watch. Okay, so I have to have my glasses on. I can't even see what I'm trying to do. No, these weren't exactly a super permanent thing. I just really, 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 really badly needed a new pair of glasses. And I wanted to try something new. I'd had these little, like, kind of sharp rectangular frames for a long time, like 7+ years long time. And wanted to go the exact opposite direction, and these were $45 online. So thank you. I think I can still hear Joe Rogan in the background. I don't know why I'm putting my ear up to the microphone. You can also hear me do everything on my desk because my desk is a giant chunk of glass. Because that's smart. I don't know what's happening here. So what was I doing? I just want to make you small. Oh, no, that's everything. You can probably see me doing that. What about you? Ah, 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 ah. Oh, 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 yeah. That's as small as I can make it. I guess that doesn't really matter. So, what in the world am I doing? It sucks because you're always going to get glare off my glasses, and I don't like that. But we could turn this up really bright, or we could turn it back down really low. Maybe we'll make it really low. That's better. Except I can't see. Oh, Sean Butt texts me. Shout out to Sean Butt. Sean Butt says, finally got some seat time in the Lancia Delta HF. Oh man, what a good car. I didn't get to drive it. I got to sit in it and rev it a little bit because I don't have that kind of privilege. Sean Butt's the one actually working on it, and I'm so glad he had a good time. I had done a little reading on this car and instantly was super, super let down because after hearing all this crazy stuff, this is a earlier, so it's a, later. So it's like a Group A car. I don't know what's banging. I'm not banging anything, that's for sure. So it's a Group A car, larger 4-cylinder. Now I can't even remember what engine size. It's crazy how far forward it sits in the engine bay too. Pretty big turbo for the time, but I guess it might be par for the course for what they were doing in Group B, Group A kind of stuff. But apparently the HF, this is an HF model, not an Evo. Not an Evo 1, not an Evo 2, not an Evo 3. It's an HF. It's kind of like the lower model. But this one in particular, Quentin started following me. Go, Quentin. Quentin is building a freaking cool wide body nude Beetle. New Beetle, not nude Beetle, NEW Beetle, not NUDE Beetle. Nude Beetle would be interesting. I'm sure somebody can help me with that. Hand making his own like foam mold fiberglass wide body, and it's awesome. This kid, I gotta say kid, I feel old at this point. He is older now than I was when I started hanging out around that group of people. And you have no context for that except for me in my head. And I know this, and I know how long that's been, and it freaks me out because he's in his 20s. And I was like 17 when I started hanging around. His dad was actually a really good friend of mine, really awesome dude. Robert Lackey, if anybody knows, I'm sure everybody. But yeah, it's weird. He just started following me. That's cool. He's building cool stuff. He's got cool things. But I'm talking about the HF. So I was doing all this reading about the HF, talking to Sean, and I kind of let loose. So we've got our levels of like test drives we absolutely want to do, test drives we've done and have just like blown us away and loved them, and test drives we've done that were just the most underwhelming thing ever. And suddenly, I may have to move this a little bit. I'm actually going to try and tip it back. Suddenly, it's probably going to fall at some point. I let loose that the HF made like 167 horsepower. That's a big turbocharged 4-cylinder, 167 horsepower. I have a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder car that's naturally aspirated that makes 167 horsepower. And it's a Honda. And this crazy machine. And so he actually just got back to me. He said, it's unexpectedly good. I am happy to hear. Maybe I'll just do this on my phone because I've got everything running across my keyboard right now. Ha! Do. But maybe I'm going to take a picture of this. Forgot I'm doing the biggest wrong thing. Is being quiet. Okay. Now, where was I going? I gotta turn this back up. This is driving me absolutely bonkers. I need to reply to Taylor. This probably helps that there's really dark background apps up on my computer right now. I'm sure if I open this, it'll be like blinding. Hello. Yeah. So I brought back some super history and sent Taylor a picture of us from 9 years ago, from 2011, of the the cars that we owned at the time, and it's a picture of us sitting together being idiots. And that touches on that little talk I had about nostalgia. And then the talk before that, the very first one, was why I love cars. And I touched a little bit on the Helios Jetta. That was the car I had at this point in time. It was my second car that I was like into, in modifying things. I was going to do something. Like, I like to doing things to cars, and that was this car. I'm sure at some point I will learn how to put these pictures in to my video, and I'm going to stop bumping the cord from my microphone because I can hear that. I know. I'm not part of the cool podcast crew because I don't have big, awesome headphones. I've got these like Stone Age. Oh my gosh. I've got these Stone Age wireless, Sony wireless headphones. It actually uses RF. It's radio frequency, not Bluetooth. This is pre-Bluetooth. Bluetooth as like an audio transmitter did not exist back then. And I know I got really far away for a second. I'm sorry. They're RF wireless headphones. They've got 3 different channels on them. You've got a volume rocker on the back of the big headphones as well. And these things are gargantuan. What's that old video game? Jet Set Radio Future, where they have the big headphones with the shit sticking out of the side of them. That's what it makes me think of because they're so huge. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. History. Crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. I need to get away from this. Okay. What else? Like I said, I didn't really have anything planned here. I'm goofing. Just new boot goofing, you know? I'm sure that's going to get me hummed up for some reason. Apparently, the new Corvette pipes fake sound into the cabin, of course, because all the freaking Americans are going to be like, why is the sound coming from behind me when the sound of my freaking bald eagles needs to be coming from in front of me? That's not American. Engine behind me. Wasn't there there was a concept car. It was a Corvette. It was like, oh, don't quote me, late 70s, from like 70s to 80s. I'll call it from 1975 to 1989. Somewhere in there, happened to be a concept car. It was a Corvette, and it was rear-engined, and it had a freaking Mazda rotary engine in it. I don't think it was Mazda branded at that point. It was a Wankel rotary. Mazda hadn't bought the rights to Wankel at that point, but it had a 4-rotor Wankel engine in the back of a Corvette. Yeah. Do I look like creepy girlfriend right now? Maybe. Okay. It's getting darker, and I don't have a light in here. And so it's going to get to the point where I'm just gone. We all fade away. I've got, oh my gosh, I'm like backwards of backwards. That little thing is actually right there. And it's not going to help very much. This is going to be a quick one. But I'm just here having fun, yeah? I mean, yeah. I just don't know what's going on. Also, I managed to find, since the way computers store data, and actually when you delete that data, it cues it to be rewritten, so the data doesn't disappear until it needs that space for something. And so you always have it, and I managed to recover a lot of old stuff. I had a MacBook in 2009. Bought this MacBook. It was the first 13-inch to be the aluminum body, the aluminum unibody, not the plastic one. And it was awesome. It did its job for a long time. I did a lot of writing on that laptop. Kind of. That's like all I did in high school. I would just dip out of everything and write. But it crashed. The hard drive just dumped everything. But I managed to recover a ton of stuff off of that, and pictures on pictures on pictures on pictures on pictures. And I basically found the file. So Apple products keep a file of every photo you send through iMessage. Every single, there's Georgia. That's Georgia right there. She's looking out the front door. She's so cute. She is a 2-year-old golden retriever. She's really smart, and she's not really dumb. Wink. She's the best. She's so sweet. But she always has to be touching you mostly. Like, she'll walk with her head against your hip, and you have to have your hand against her head and just sandwich her against you. But yeah, so I keep ducking down so I can be closer and in the light. Stay in the light. So I found this master archive of every photo ever sent through iMessage. So through your phone and everything, because I use iMessage on my computers and things like that. I'm not going to lie, I'm sitting here on my big, I think it's a 24-inch Mac. I've had this thing for quite a long time as well. It's a 2011 model. 2013, I think. But it's crazy going through all of this stuff. And there's a video of me doing a burnout in the red 240 with a KA in it. Goodness gracious. I'm sure a lot of people will be really angry about that car. What is that? Oh, that's the rattly part on Subarus when you put an exhaust on them. It rattles on the rear bumper bar. Yeah, just lots and lots and lots of stuff. History, touching on the whole nostalgia sort of realm. But yeah. Subaru engines. That's a V6. That's a 3TC. That's a 2TC. But yeah, okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope I didn't absolutely bore you. And then we will chat again later. Probably when I find a better light source that isn't one that comes up and goes down. And then maybe I'll use a better camera, because I'm currently looking at like 3-4 different cameras right now. So yeah, cool. Bye.